We are now live here on Forza Horizon 5 to get going with, well, probably the longest race I've done on here. There is a poll in chat for cars we want to see, or cars you guys want to see me lap around here next week. At the moment, I'm planning to do this again same time next week. We have 3 votes, 1 for each car so far, so that'll be interesting. I will begin in a minute, and yeah, once we're going, I will try my best to look at chat whenever I'm on straight bits, but I'm not going to risk too much in the corners, because that always ends up going badly. But yeah, this is going to be a long one, 2 hours of Goliath in the Mercedes. And yeah, it'll be interesting if you vote for the Renault 4 or the Beetle, how they'll do next week. Very different cars. Why is the slow mode? Because you might remember Team Games a little while ago, there was an incident of spamming. And ever since then we've had slow mode, because otherwise there's just too many messages. Fail also complains about that, but I think it's necessary. Also, yes, Team Games is back. And hello Dr. Morocco, I think I saw you in chat there as well. Elf will do the same. Are you doing the same event? Oh, people are voting for the Renault 4 now. Interesting. Anyway, shall we begin? It's 2 minutes past, so I will be going until 2 minutes past 9, and then I will finish whichever lap I'm on, so it might end up being longer than that. My rival's in a McLaren Senna, rather appropriately, which is of course the cover car on the previous game, although it's probably modified. Anyway, for anybody unfamiliar with the AMG-One, it's not brilliant on here. The understeer is pretty horrendous, so I might be going off several times. Almost already. But yeah, this car obviously heavily based on the Formula 1 Mercedes, but for some reason not very good in here. So I don't think we're going to be breaking any records today, but well, just remember to put something in the first message then, Team Games. I knew I was going to do that on that corner on the first lap. And I was also reading Team Games' message about messages. Anyway, also another thing I should probably mention is the skill tree. I've tried to do all the perks that will increase my XP during this. So after however many laps we get done in 2 hours, probably quite a few in this car, we should get quite a lot from that. Money levels up, so wheel spins. So I will do those after the race. So yeah, I'll be doing this until 2 minutes past 9, then finish whichever race, whichever lap we happen to be on, and then I'll do all of the prize bits. And if you guys enjoy these, I will try to do one each week. Hey Crazy Crib, thanks for joining the stream. You don't spam. Well, you did, and that is why slow mode is now a thing. Anyway, theoretically, even if you didn't spam, it would stop anybody else from spamming. That's kind of the idea. Once I've done a lap, I will try and calculate a rough idea of how many we think we'll get done in 2 hours. So this is essentially the Goliath AFK glitch, except we're actually driving. And I'm not doing 50 laps. Yes, where has Team Games been? Elf shall commence as well. Are you doing this as well? Okay. Do you want to lap the Goliath for 2 hours, Elf? Are you sure? I'm not convinced it's a good idea. Which is exactly why I'm doing it. Yes, indeed. Team Games, you have been replaced by Crazy Crib as moderator. Probably slowed down a bit too much through there. Also, I'm very unfamiliar with the Goliath, so I've no idea at how far round we actually are at this point. And yes, I'm not going particularly fast or taking particularly good lines here. I will note down whatever my best time is at the end for comparison if we do this again in future weeks. Levels. You have promised yours back if you joined the stream. I thought Elf said you could have yours back if you watched the stream for at least half an hour. Also, that is in no way guaranteed by me. It's just what Elf says. Yeah. Maybe at some point you can have it back. You're trying to join as much as you can again now. I don't know. Been playing Horizon 5 this morning and you missed the season cars. What do you mean you missed last week's? Because it changed over yesterday. So you missed the Arctic truck. I think that was the only new thing last week, wasn't it? The Arctic truck, the AT-37. Oh, I'm not paying attention. Yeah, and then there's the AT-38 this week, so you can still get the other Arctic truck, I think, Crazy Crib, but yeah, you might have missed out on one of them, unfortunately. You're staying the whole stream? Okay. I appreciate that. That will do many good things for my average watch time duration thing. I mean, Elf can add you back as moderator if he's able to do that. Alright, yeah, let's try not to have to use rewind or miss any checkpoints again, because that was not a good start. It means Elf will get an entire lap more than me probably by the end if I keep doing things like that. Assuming he's doing the full 2 hours. Oh, not just 1 week, you mean the whole... Because you'd missed a few of the last ones, okay. Yeah, you still got some of Season 3, so you've not missed out on everything there, but yeah, you'll have missed some cool stuff in Season 2. Some people will sell them on the auction house, but they'll be very expensive. But in Horizon 4 Crazy Cribs, some of them came up again in the future, so they might come up in Festival Playlist again at some point. Not for a while, but they might come up there or in the Forzathon shop. Otherwise, you'll just have to watch out for people selling them on the auction house, where there'll be quite a lot. But yeah, they will be prizes again at some point, I think. You don't like Horizon 5? You'll have to go for 3 years. You can play Horizon 4 or 3 still. Or 2 or 1, for that matter. If you really want to. I mean, if they fix it, it'll be a lot better. But you can never tell with Forza whether they're going to bother or not. Right, well, 10.5 minutes in and we've not done a lap yet. I've got a feeling we're getting somewhere near the end here. So we may be looking at 11 minutes. Also with that pole, the Renault 4 winning, that might not be a bad thing, because the slower car means I can read what you lot are saying a lot more easily without a big risk of hitting a tree. You'd love to play FH4, but everyone else is on 5. I mean, to be fair, 4's doesn't work that much better, and this is a much better looking place. Anyway. You got the Ferrari, the FXXK Evo, the car pass car. Oh no. I always plough through that poor little donkey's field. He's going to be very annoyed. I don't think I'm actually that near the end, am I? Oh no. Like I said, I've not done much Goliath, so I don't actually know what I'm gonna have to rewind though, so I'm not getting back for that checkpoint. Yeah, I have no idea what a good sort of benchmark time is. I mean, maybe we aim to get under 12 minutes next lap, if we have less of the going off the track incidents. Yes, I destroy that donkey's field every lap. You voted Beetle. Same with that, Renault 4 or Beetle. It would be... Give me more time to think. What have you missed? I don't know, it's been a long time. Quite a lot. What was the last thing you watched? Oh, okay, well... Oh, that went well on my second lap, didn't it? Although, that might not be flagged, because I Rewound before. Oh, good. Yeah, we just about managed it. How did I get that checkpoint? We just about managed a sub 13 minute. Actually, you know what? I'm going to rewind to before this lap started, just because I want to get a clean lap in. Yeah, sure, you can try and run the quiz on them all crazy, but I might not be answering anything particularly quickly whilst trying to lap the Goliath. Right, here we go. Let's try and get a clean lap with no rewinds. I do need to change how my setup is arranged, actually, so that chat is more easily visible without me having to look too far away from the screen. At the moment, it's a little bit far to glance at easily without losing some of the concentration. You haven't uploaded for a long time either, Team Games. Made the corner of death that I always miss this time. That was a good start. Also, yeah, 12-minute lap. Call it a 10-minute lap, because we're going to finish whichever lap we end up on. So we'll get 6 done this in an hour, so we'll probably end up doing 12 laps. We might get onto a 13th. That'd be a good aim, wouldn't it? Try to complete, or try to get onto a 13th lap. Don't ask hard questions. Gran Turismo 4. Oh, Gran Turismo 4 might have been the last thing you saw. Yeah, that series ran for a while, that stream series. I haven't done that for a few months, though. Sorry, the canyon section requires some concentration. I'm not meaning to be quite so quiet. Oh no. Survived that okay in the end. Got bored of uploading. R32 told you to upload. Only if you want to run a channel. But yeah, if you want to keep it running, you'd have to do it regularly, but if you don't want to make videos, then don't feel pressured to, but yeah, if you are going to make them, then they have to be regular to sort of keep it growing. But Yeah, that's up to you, Team Games. You invite me to a party, I'm... sorry, Elf, I'm not doing parties today. I'm trying to concentrate as much as I can, so... I probably won't tonight. I think, generally speaking, I'll only have a party open on Sundays when we do the sort of general racing and chaos type stuff. Mosley will try and make 10 minutes. Yeah, this isn't an excellent car for it, I'll admit, but... But yeah, I'm not going for any records or anything, so... Last video you watched was searching for barns and continuing story missions. Oh, what, one of my live streams? 2 months ago. Okay. Yeah, it might work better, I'm afraid, Crazy Crib, just because I'm not able to read as much as usual when it's a single long race like this. So if you don't mind, that might work better. Or, yeah, if you're about on Sunday. Can Team Games join an Xbox party? Yeah, no worries, Crazy. I mean, these streams probably aren't a great time of day for you either. I can't remember which ones I worked out, whether it was the evening ones or the afternoon ones that were bad for you, but at least some of them I think would be the middle of the night, so... Yeah, no worries if you can't stop by for quizzes every stream, but... Yeah, Wednesday'd be fine if you can't make it on Sunday, Crazy. What party? Elf said who left a party when you joined? I've never been in a party. You'd know if I was in a party, you'd have heard Elf on stream. Xbox parties have never worked. Yeah, on Sunday it's just an open party, everyone can join. Yeah, and that's true actually, that's a good point, Crazy Crib. It works well to run the quizzes when there's a few people in the chat. Oh, Elf left the party. Oh, is it doing that again, where everyone keeps joining and leaving? Okay, I see what you mean, Team Games. It's my typical not reading the comment carefully enough. Why is the checkpoint only on one side of the road? That is very stupid. I hate that section. Actually, I think the number of 13 laps, I think, is over ambitious. Because that would require them to be less than 10 minutes, I think, wouldn't it? And I doubt we're gonna even get... Well, to be honest, less than 12 even. 12:30 is probably possible. That sounds rude. I know what you meant, Team Games. Is this the Donkey Field corner? Yep, there he is. He'll be very happy I didn't drive into him this time. Oh no, maybe it was this corner. Don't hit the tree. I was lucky. I'm not confident in this car. I could probably have taken that corner flat. I just know sometimes it understeers kind of more than you're expecting, so I'm almost being too cautious here. This might even be a 12.5. We're almost there. No, maybe not. It'll be close. Maybe that's the aim. That's probably a more realistic aim for this stream, isn't it? 12 minutes I'm not sure would be possible. 12:30 is definitely doable. Oh. No! Continue lapping! Oh, you stupid game. Promise I get message 10. Yeah, I know, stream delay's bad and I'm not looking as frequently as I usually would be. Oh no, I'm so irritated. How did I manage that? Well, we got a car. Sure, let's hop straight in back against the next rival. But that is irritating. I was hoping to do it as one big thing. I've made a big mess of that. Also, we're in a situation where I've had 6 votes on the poll, 2 for each car, so they're all on equal again. So I have no idea what we're going to be doing next week. Also, that means I've got to start from scratch here at 0 miles an hour and do another outlap, so this is going to be a slower one again. But let's try and get a 12:30 by the end of the stream. But yeah, that's messed up my chances of doing quite so many laps, probably. But oh, I did 2 in half an hour. Yeah, so we're looking more like 8 laps, which is rather disappointing. I think that was 2, not 3. You hate slow mode. Why do people get so annoyed by it? Just type your message carefully the first time so you don't have to correct yourself, and then it should be easy to say as much as you want to. You remember I said something about fail? Oh, his knowledge on Le Mans. Yeah. He might get the answer before you put the choices. Damn it, I knew that would happen. It's an outlap, it doesn't matter. I knew that would happen if I started reading messages. And now look at the back of my car. Yeah, but you're... You've used one of your messages up complaining about slow mode, which means you then have to wait before you can actually say whatever it is you were going to say. I don't know how people can possibly do these 50 laps of the Goliath races. That was interesting. Yeah, I don't think I could do it for that long, because it'd take like 9 hours or something. On there. You forget what you meant to put in a message. Depends what you define as a supercar. Yeah, probably. In a couple of things I'd probably define as supercars. But yeah, if anybody else has in chat, let us know which cars. Be quite interesting. Oh, the Renault 4 is winning the vote again. I think somebody's taken their vote off the Ferrari. Oh no, we've had 9 votes. Okay. That's changed a lot. Thank you everyone who's put a vote in, by the way. It's understandable when you have thousands of commenters. When there's 2 or 3, you don't think it's worth it. I think that's what that says. Well, it is, because otherwise you only have one person sending messages constantly. And then there's no way I'd be able to read anything. It already takes quite a bit of effort keeping up. That's why people with thousands of commenters just don't really pay attention to chat. You've been in the 720S and a Vantage. A Lambo, Ferrari, R8. You've been in all of those. Team Games has been in the 720. I've been in the 458 or 488, I can't remember which. 2008 DBS, I went in once, that was cool. Been in a couple of classics, DB5, Testarossa. I went in an old Vantage team games, but not in the new one that you've been in. That sounds cool. Yeah, it's slightly unfortunate we've had to do another sort of outlap style lap, but we'll get back into trying to do 12.5-minute laps. Or a 12.5-minute lap. I'm not actually going to have that many of them, am I? So. Those are just examples. Yeah, no worries, Chris. But yeah, those are some of the ones I've been in. You like to talk a lot. No, I don't mind. Comments are good. Team games. It's good to have something to read while I'm going along. But that is why there's slow mode, just to stop anybody messaging more than everybody else. You don't know how people sit there not having things to say. Sometimes there is nothing to say. Some of these lines I'm getting a bit better through the corners, actually. Oh, 11 votes on the poll now. We've still got the Renault leading, which is nice. You've been in an R34. Ooh. Nice. GTR. I take it it's the GTR. That's the one you want to go in. Still messaging more than anyone else. Or even with slow mode on, you mean? Rather annoyingly, the straights are the best bit to read chat on, but you're doing 190 miles an hour, so if you do make a mistake, it's bad. Hello again, donkey. I'm actually not that far behind the rival. I don't know what time that is. Slow mode won't stop you. Size of a car in a video game is not the same. What, you mean in comparison to other cars they get the scaling wrong, or you mean you're just not prepared for quite how big it is in reality? I mean, to be fair, this game particularly makes the cars look small because of how wide the roads are. Yeah, some cars are, like this is massive in reality based on a Formula 1 car. Right, anyway, going on to an actual lap. Where we must avoid the water, which really shouldn't be in the rivals event. On to lap 2, which is in fact lap 4. That was close. It will a little bit. Amazing you need to drop all the way to first for that corner. Ooh, wait, that outlap was a 12:30.1? Okay, 12:30 is definitely possible then. You saw a Veneno when you went to Losail International Circuit. Oh, cool. I have seen one at the Lamborghini Museum, but seeing one sort of out in the open like that's really cool. Yeah, I don't think I've seen anything that rare or exclusive actually. It's a Veneno. Maybe something at Goodwood. Don't hit that. Well, I think I'm learning the route a bit better. Oh, you drove past and it was loud. Oh, actually, I think it must have been the Gera RS. Last time I was down at Goodwood, it was leaving, so that came past us on the road. That's probably the most amazing thing I've seen on the road. I mean, it was near Goodwood, so I guess it doesn't really count as being out in the open, but that was pretty amazing. Your ears were ringing for days. Yeah, no, I can imagine. That V12, Lamborghini V12, is probably one of the loudest things out there. Apart from like a Zonda R or something, probably, that breaks all track noise limits. Saw an article online where someone was saying that FH5 is already dying a bit. I mean, it kind of is, to be honest. Just because it's more broken than any other game has been at launch, which is a bit ridiculous, really, considering how broken Horizon 4 already was. So, yeah, they didn't have a high benchmark to beat, but they somehow made it more broken at launch, which is a bit disappointing. But yeah, a lot of people are not playing it. I've seen some videos and stuff on that as well. Apparently, on Steam, more people are playing Horizon 4 than Horizon 5, even though a lot of people were playing Horizon 5. So people have bought it and then moved back, which isn't a good sign. We went to the Porsche GT3 Cup in 2014 at that track as well. That sounds good. I've been to a couple of events at Silverstone over the years. But, well, mostly Grand Prix, but... I've got a feeling this one's going to be not a bad lap. Now that I kind of know where I'm going a bit better, so I'm going to try and concentrate on the remainder of this. Not wasting £80. You want to go back, but you don't want to waste what? Because you've already bought Horizon 5 and it feels like a waste not to play it. And you can play both, you can kind of go between them. I can't say I want to go back to 4 particularly. I much prefer this if it would work. It's a much better location for it. The graphics are much better. If only it would work. Oh. Oh yeah, I did watch the F1 at the sale, yeah. You guess you could swap between, yeah. You've got both of them. Yeah, I did quite enjoy the Losail F1, but I don't know, a lot of those sort of evening races with the lighting and stuff, I think it was similar to those other ones. Kind of get a bit similar. You're going to do other different rivals. Okay, fair enough, as long as it's not DRS practice. Oh yeah, this is a lot quicker actually. Remember to press continue lapping, not collect reward. There we go. 12:22, there we go. That's the time I was aiming for. Smashed already. Suppose we could see if we could get a 12:20, but not sure I'm going to have the concentration for that one. We've already done 4 laps. So it's looking like we might get onto an 9th lap. Ooh, that was interesting. Oh, you go past it on the way to school. That's cool. It is DRSL, right? That's unfortunate. You need to stop doing that, it's very annoying. If you are doing DRS practice though, Alpha, it might be interesting to hear what kind of times you're getting. When I start doing a little bit of practice, probably at some point tomorrow. I always do that. About unnamed app. Unnamed app. Remember the Jaguar XK8 and XKR, yeah. From your list. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I remember which models they were. Some of the wildlife in this game is very noisy as you drive past. Sometimes it's quite scary. I'm not expecting sudden seagull noises. Messages got filtered out because they included the name of the app. Okay. Possibly. You shouldn't do, you should be able to link Discords and things, but anyway. Possibly. Oh, you completely forgot that the XK8 was in Gran Turismo 2. Yeah, I do remember seeing it in there, actually. Didn't need to slow down there. Also, that is, as of about a minute ago, 1 hour of driving. Well, I know we backed out and in, but 1 hour since we started driving. And we've done... Oh, damn, I shouldn't have pressed rewind, because now that's going to invalidate that. In fact, the brakes are better than I thought, but yeah. We've done 2.5 laps, basically. No, not 2.5, 4.5 laps. So we did 2 before we had to restart, and then we've done 2.5 so far in this version. So we haven't completed 3 yet. That one has. I can see a message with Discord written in it, Team Games, that you've just sent. I also hit a tree, which isn't good, but this lap's already invalidated because I rewound, so... You included the XKR from 2003 as well. Because they've had the other one, the 99 model, in every game since 2. Or was it that, the XKR? Anyway, they've had the 99 model in every game since 2. Okay. Yeah, I do like those, that era of XK8 and XKR actually. I think they're good looking cars. Oh yeah, the checkpoint's only on this side, it's so stupid. Also, this thing of I don't know how far around the Goliath I am, I should really be able to work it out where I am in the map. I do know the map. So I should know that when I'm in the deserty bit, I'm sort of halfway round. Canyon bit's sort of the first. You have the first section up the coast, then the canyon. Then you're through the desert and you're about halfway. Then you come down into this planty bit. And the bridge is probably about 3/4 maybe 2/3. And then this is the sort of end bit. Through La Selva and... well no, La Selva's actually before the bridge, isn't it? Okay, yeah, we only had the 99, so a new one made sense. Yeah, yeah. Probably one of the last ones, 2003. Of that shape. Hello again, Donkey. I'll try not to knock the fence over this time. I can't quite stay on the tarmac around there still, which is unfortunate. Yes, the planty bit. Because it has many plants in it. What else would you call it? What was that hitbox? Now I have no mirrors and my car is a mess. I don't know why cosmetic damage is automatically on in these, actually. Because I've not got it switched on. It's a shame, it means your car is ruined for no reason. Surprisingly, I'm not actually that far off the... And I've beaten the 230 again. Anyway, that is lap 6, I think we're beginning there, isn't it? Yeah. No, wait. Yeah, the beginning of lap 6. We've done 5. Yeah, it's not long till Gran Turismo 7 now. Assuming they stick to their release date, which we've got no reason to think they wouldn't at the moment. Yeah, no, that'll be really cool. Yeah, very excited to play that. Of course, we've got plenty more 3, 4, 5, 6 and Sport to play through on our Road to Gran Turismo 7 streams. But yeah, it is getting close now. Renault's leading the poll again. 15 people have voted. Didn't go off that time. Ow. You're released during your mid-semester break. Oh, that sounds good. Yeah, that's excellent timing. I hope you haven't missed too much important stuff. No, I've just been messing about on games like usual. I don't think you've missed anything particularly different to the sort of thing you expect me to upload. That's alright, Team Games. It's sometimes good to have a break from YouTube and stuff. Oh, after your mid-semester exams. That's something to look forward to, at least, while you're doing the exams. Oh, if I just finish these, then I can play Gran Turismo 7 next week. Finally got that corner vaguely right. You feel bad for leaving me. You're fine, Team Games, don't worry about it. Oh no. I've already rewound this lap, haven't I? So we hit the bridge, train bridge in the canyon bit, didn't we? Yeah. Yeah, no, it's good to see you back, Team Games. Usually don't attend on Sunday streams because you're busy. Pretty sure that would be the middle of the night for you, though. I think. But yeah, no worries, Crazy Crib. If they're not a time you can join, don't worry about it. You won't be making an appearance this Sunday. No worries. That's all good, Crazy Crib. You'll join on Wednesday? Yeah, no worries, Crazy Crib, that sounds good. We can continue with Gran Turismo 3, and you can continue with your quizzes, with the Le Mans quiz. Which will be good. Yep. very much looking forward to that. But yeah, no, that sounds good, Crazy Crib. No worries if we can't do Sunday, but yeah, hopefully we'll see you in Wednesday's stream. Really? Okay, you can get away with that much. This is going to be such a different challenge in a slow car. Oh. Mr. X Wi-Fi person is playing Destiny. Right. I should really turn off notifications so they don't come up on screen like that. Actually, whilst we're talking about notifications, you guys in chat will have to let me know if I miss because last stream, when I'd finished streaming, it showed that 2 more people had subscribed, but I don't think the message had come up on... I didn't see the message come up on screen, I don't think. But if any of you guys see it at all, let me know, because at the moment I don't think the alert box thing's working properly. You'd love to be there on Sunday, but it might not happen. Try your hardest to join. Yeah, no worries, Team Games, that's fine. If you can, you're more than welcome to join the game as well as the stream. Oh, someone subscribed earlier. Did that show up? Did it show up in chat and up on the thing? Yeah, apologies if somebody did subscribe, because I'm not seeing it for some reason. I mean, I'd have to, because it's not on my screen, it's over on... Actually, I'll tell you what, as this isn't a particularly good lap, I'm going to open up OBS and see if I can see this. Oh yes, so we had... Is this in chat as well as... I wish it would show up in chat. I might be able to change it for next time so it shows up in chat, so apologies if anybody did subscribe. But if you're still watching, thank you very much for subscribing 20 minutes ago, Dan. I think that's the only name we've got in there. Really, I need enough screens up that I can see OBS and YouTube Studio at the same time. Hello again, Elf. How many times can Elf say hello again during a stream? Many. You're about to see me complete a rather rubbish lap. Actually, it's basically the same time as my previous best, so not that bad a lap it turned out in the end, even though I crashed twice. Anyway, we're on lap 5, which means we've done 6 laps in total, I think, now. And then this will be the 7th once we've completed it. If you do join, it'd be a nice surprise. Yeah, no, that'd be good, Team Games, if you're available then. Yeah, I do need to play about with that so people subscribing shows up in chat, so if I do miss it on screen. Also, I take it popped up over where the leaderboard and times are. I might have to move the location of it. Really should be in the other top corner for racing. It's just I know that's where the convoy is for sometimes, so... I'll probably move it back to the middle at the top at some point, and that's where it is by default. For good reason, as it turns out. Yeah, it's good to know that shows up, guys, because I was worried it wasn't working at all. So thanks for that, Team Games. I think it was Team Games that said that. Oh, yeah, I suppose flag doesn't really matter, Alf, if that's because it's in the race, it won't. Although I suppose flag laps get deleted now, don't they, in the race, so I guess so. Is that on one lap, though, Alf, or on... Can you consistently beat customs? Sounds like you've done far too many laps, though, if you've beat customs by that much. Ooh. Wait, how the hell does the thing think I've spent 53 minutes in here? I can't have possibly spent 53 minutes because it's... Oh no, I was thinking that was saying 1 hour and 53 minutes. Okay, no, that... Yes, I was wondering how that was mathematically possible, but yes. 54 minutes in one rivals thing makes more sense. Because we had a little bit before, probably about 30 minutes. Which adds up to about an hour and a half, which is about right. You're looking back in the stream for something. Well, something I did or said that you want to clip. Oh no. Okay, I'm getting the turn in better for that, but then I'm getting the exit understeer into the fence, although that's probably mostly this car's fault. Oh, we've now had 16 votes on the Beatles winning. Interesting. So it's looking like next week I'm going to be taking a Beetle around here. You found it. Oh no, what have you found? Oh, you've clipped the bit where I say the planty bit, haven't you? If you have, please send that to my Discord. That was very amusing. Don't even know where that came from. It's not a beetle, it's a vocho. I'm sorry. It's a Mexican game, I should have put that. Anyway. Yeah, I'm kind of sad because the Renault is new. The beetle has been in many other games, but yeah. Beetle it is by the looks of it. Yes, I have. I did 2 laps when I was checking the circuit. It is pretty horrible. So are all of the street circuits, to be fair, but yeah, it is worse than a lot of them. 11. You've done 11 laps. Please, it's quite a long lap as well, actually. Yeah, I don't think I'll be using this again. We'll see how the race goes, but at the moment I'm not thinking of particularly going back to this one. Can't be much worse than Chihuahua. I'm definitely never doing Chihuahua circuit again. Lookout maybe, but not Chihuahua. But yeah, I'm not planning to do that one again, Alpha. It does just take a while for us to figure out which ones we like and don't like, although I probably should have known that wasn't a particularly good option. This one's Plaza, isn't it? I think Cathedral and is it Bolo Ocho? The 2 other city ones are better, I think. Excellent, we're into the planty bit again, which means we're making quite good progress around the lap. This is the La Selva planty bit. Then we go over the bridge, then we're in the second planty bit. Then we go past the donkey field, and then we run into Player Azul. The car did a weird bunny hop there, that was slightly odd. Your messages are all so long, it's really difficult to... You're looking for the moment... I called you Bud. When did I do that? Something you never thought you'd hear. Did I do that? I don't remember saying that. I could well have done. Yeah, you can really cut that corner. It's scary because you can't see where the next checkpoint is. Let's try not to miss this one again. We do need to brake down there. I was trying. Let's see if we... Sorry, Mercedes, this car is not looking good, is it? Never mind, that's that lap time out the window. But yeah, I'm not really bothered. I'm already happy with my 12.2. That's faster than I was expecting to get. Yeah, I see what you're doing. You're writing long messages carefully so that stream delay doesn't, or not stream delay, sorry, slow mode. So that you can write just as much. Oh look, it says over an hour on the clock now. That's nice. Never gonna say, well, it'll probably say 2 next week, because I'll make sure that that I don't quit by mistake if I beat a rival. Or maybe I'll pick a rival at the top of the board, so that I don't beat the rival. and therefore never accidentally press anything I shouldn't. That's probably a good idea. Oh no, oh no. You've lost it again, you need to re-find it. Wait, is that 20 votes? Wow, that's more than I was expecting to get, if I'm perfectly honest. Thanks everyone who's voted. It's very useful to know. Back over 12.5 minutes again on that one. Right, on to lap 8 this will be, I think. So yeah, we probably will get a 9th lap in, actually. Oh, easily, actually, I think. 12.5 minutes is 46. Another 12.5 minutes is 58. Okay, we might even get we might even be doing a 10th lap. Where the hell is it? I honestly can't remember saying that. But if you can find it, please do send it to me somehow. Somewhere over in Discord. Probably say a lot of things I don't realise I'm saying on stream. Oh, you've refound the bit that you refound after you'd found it and lost it after you'd rewound to find it in the first place. And now in telling me in a message that you found it, the stream's moved and you've lost it again, I'm guessing. You'll send it to both later. We'll see how close I am to... No, because it'll be like 2 minutes to 9 when we finish lap 9. So I probably do really need to do the 10th one to make sure it is the full 2 hours I promised you guys. Whoa. It's a nice thing to hear. Yeah, no worries, Steve Games, if I did say that, that's no problem. Ah! That was nearly bad. No, now you're finding the planty bit. Oh, now I've said it again, so you can just... No, it needs to be the first one to have the full effect. What does that ghost keep doing wrong there? I can't really tell. It suddenly slows down for no obvious reason. You didn't need to do some maths to find it. That's probably easier than going through the whole thing. We're in the boring deserty bit at the moment, which is... Actually, it suddenly occurred to me there aren't really any circuit races out in the deserty bit. There's a bit near the hotel, but that's kind of before the deserty bit. I'm very tempted to build a circuit race in the deserty bit, because it's a bit of the landscape we never see in the DRS, for example. Your maths has failed. Team Maths channel when? Yes, you need to set up a Team Maths channel, that would be brilliant. I thought those were solid. Apparently that one's destructible. It would be funny but not educational, and it should be the other way around. I still think you should set up a team maths channel. I think that would be fun. Oh, handbrake to get the checkpoint worked somehow. Also, it's a shame we haven't kept a skill chain alive. That would have been good, wouldn't it? And I'm still going to have many skill points to apply to a beetle ready for... Actually, I think the beetle's already maxed out for the accolades, so that's a good choice. You think not, actually, you'll think about it. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what you'd put on it, but I think it'd be a fun idea. I hate that corner. At least I'm learning which bits of this track I like and don't like. Like, kind of vaguely know where it goes now. I mean, to be fair, we've only done it 7 times. So we haven't quite completed this lap. It's amazing, because when you do one lap, it doesn't feel like that long. I mean, it's a long route, but... yeah, it does add up. That's a good point, actually. This car is probably one of the ones I should take around the festival circuit as a benchmark time, isn't it? Being the cover car and everything. Anyway. Oh, I did the sub 12:20 that I said I wasn't going to be able to do. Ah, now I've crashed. Being amazed by that. Yeah, it's going to be like 1 minute to 9 when I finish this lap. Which means, technically speaking, I should do another one. What do you think, guys? If it's 8:59 at the end of this lap, should I do one more? Or should I just slow down slightly so that we tick over to 9 o'clock? I know technically I said I'd finish at 2 minutes past anyway. But... you're struggling with your maths. Keep going. Okay. It's looking like we will be doing because this is lap 9, we will be doing a 10th lap. It's a nice round number to do. Then of course I've got all my prize money and wheel spins to go through, but... Whoa. Do I know what time the stream started? Yes, 7 PM. And the race itself, 7:02 PM. So technically I should be racing until 9:02. Well, actually, no, the stream started at 7:01 or 7:02. The actual footage, because I had the stream starting screen up before then. Technically I pressed go live at, if you want exactly, I think it was 6:59. Then I had the stream starting soon screen up until 7:01, and then I started the race itself at 7:02. But that'll all be with a slight delay on YouTube's end of about 20 seconds, which means it could well have been into the next minute, so everything I said could be 1 minute later your end. I only just hit the fence that time. Your comment was at 8:08. So you need to do some fancy maths stuff. What to work back from that. Sure I've hit that barrier before as well. This car is too fast. It's going to be such a relief to do this in a Beetle next week. Be much more relaxed. I'll be able to read everything you guys are saying. Might even be able to do one of Crazy Crib's quizzes. And we can take in the Horizon Mexico landscape even better. 21 votes on the poll now. Oh wait, I think the Ferrari's even overtaken the... Yeah, the Ferrari's overtaken the Renault now. I've hidden it well. $22 votes on the poll. Thanks again everyone who has voted, that is very useful for next week. Beetle is still winning though. Unless Team Games just keeps going and setting up extra accounts so we can vote for the Beetle. He's found it. He has found the bit where I talk about the planty bit. Ooh, that curb did interesting things. I'm not sure jumping across a curb at 200 miles an hour is advisable if you're not in the land of Forza Horizon, but... yeah, this is the sort of closing stages of the lap, so we're, I think, more comfortably than I thought, going to get onto a 10th lap. I know it'll say 8 laps, it's because I accidentally quit out of Rivals and had to go back into it at the beginning if anybody wasn't here when I did that. Hello again, Donkey. Again, that's every time pretty much, I think, apart from once that I've gone through that fence on that corner. I think I'm going to beat my best lap time again as well. Yes, it is 1 minute to 9, but as Team Games suggested, I think we should do one more just to make sure we do go the full 2 hours, because I actually started at 2 minutes past. And with all the restarting and stuff, I think you guys deserve me to do another one, really. Even if I have started it badly, we're going off. I didn't do that well though, so I'm convinced a 1250 or possibly even a 1210 is possible in a stock AMG-One around here. Yeah, both clips now, Team Games. Nice. Nice work. Yeah, why are you in all caps? You've been doing that for a while. Let's try and make this final lap a decent one. This will be the 10th lap after our little... well, after our failed attempt at doing it in one go because I'm an idiot. Accidentally backing out of it. How did I manage that? That's a lot of message retracted messages I'm getting. That texture they need to fix, that's really irritating. That bit that looks like you're approaching a pool or a lake. Whoa. You're happy you found the planty bit. Oh no. Also, why did Rewind just black out like that? Never mind. So much for making the last lap a good one. Oh well. But I can go a little bit slower now and not worry too much about it. 12:17.5 is what I'm going to put down as the best time though. We'll note that down quickly once we finish before I back out of this. Just so that I've got a reference point for how much slower a Beetle is. And anything else we take around in future weeks. Oh, because you spelled everything wrong because you were getting excited. I think you can edit them. Actually, no, I don't think you can. What am I on about? Canyon bit instead, but that's not... I mentioned the canyon bit as well, didn't I? But canyon bit's not as funny as the planty bit, the rocky bit, the canyony bit. I suppose the desert is the sandy bit, by that logic. Wait, that counts as me getting that checkpoint? Also, I didn't hit the... only just, I had to let off a lot, but I didn't hit the fence that time. I did mess that up a bit. I think it should go more like the starty bit, the canyony bit. No. The starty bit, the rocky bit, the farmy bit, the sandy bit, the planty bit part 1, the bridge, the planty bit part 2, donkey corner, and the finish line. That basically sums up the Goliath. Have I passed MC Donkey yet? No, he's near the end. Donkey is the good sign you see that tells you You're nearly at the end of the lap, and you can relax. It's the Donkey of Hope. I'm exactly right, yeah. I don't know what else you'd name any parts of this track. See, I know my way around the Goliath so well, I can even name all the parts very accurately. That's the posh housey bit, and that I can see the ocean bit. And that, yeah. Expensive hotel-y bit over there. That's a shame. I hadn't had an off like that for a while. Never mind. Slowly and carefully past MC Donkey. To be fair, I've only gone into his... I think I went straight past him once, knocked his fence over a couple of times. But apart from that, I have been doing fairly well at avoiding upsetting Mr. Donkey. Or MC Donkey. I can't believe we're nearly at the end of this, actually. It doesn't feel like 2 hours. Although it does kind of feel like I've been doing this forever, so maybe... Oh look, I can see the bridge. That is quite a good landmark as well. We'll drive past him at 30. Okay, that seems fair. We've been herring past him at 190 and I'm not on a fast lap, so... It will be nice to win this lap. And we can all take one last wave at him on the way past. Yes, 22 votes. With the Beetle winning on 36%. Well, I'm assuming nobody else is going to vote this late in the stream. Which means afterwards I can go and make a thumbnail with the Beetle in it. Which will be very fun. I think we're getting fairly close to Donkey now, aren't we? I don't think he's on this one, is he? No, he's a little bit further around than that. This bit I always think looks like the kind of last few corners, and I'm disappointed when we've got a lot further to go. Right. 30. Oh wow, 30 is very slow. I'm a little bit over, but there he is. Look how happy he is that I'm being respectful and driving slowly. You can't even hear my car because I've let off so much. I'm so sorry about knocking your fence over earlier, and if I disturbed you at all in any way. Alright, until next week, Donkey, I'm off. Alright, there we go. Hope you enjoyed the race. I think he enjoyed me driving past slowly. Could look at my car, even in this state. Oh no, team games, we've had 23 votes. The Ferrari and the Beetle are now equal on votes. Who's done this? I feel like as the Beetle had the votes earlier, unless the Ferrari actually overtakes, I'm taking the Beetle. Also, that was a terrible lap, mostly because we stopped to wave at a donkey. We need a new rule. Oh, I'm going over there. Not looking where I'm going. Not that it matters. This is not a fast lap. Oh, it was Flatty that voted. So we've now got the Ferrari and the Beetle on equal 35% votes. But the Beetle was there first, so unless the Ferrari gets another vote from anybody, that is what I'll be taking. But there we go. That is the end of lap 10. I know it said lap 8. I did do 2 laps before for anybody who wasn't here at that point and accidentally quit out. But yeah, there we go. 10 laps and 2 hours after starting. Well, more than 2 hours and 10 minutes as it turns out, although there was the quitting out and reloading in, which took some time, and rewinding and pausing once, I think. But at least we won a howler monkey horn. But yeah, now the exciting bit. We're going to do all of the wheel spins that I've got from that, assuming there are a few. It's got to be some, right? Yeah, at the moment, team games, I will keep the Beetle for next week. It's a bit of a weird selection. You've got a Renault, a Beetle, and then a Ferrari. Right. How much did we get for that as well, actually? It should tell me now I'm out in free roam. Usually that's how it works. XP and race earnings usually come up on screen, don't they? Because they don't in the finish menu for some reason. Never mind, I don't think it's going to. Cars. So we have 9 car mastery points. I should probably check, actually. What did I just get? Should probably check how many are on the Beetle. Oh, a Speciale, nice. 6 wheel spins, we can run through those quickly, right? Oh, yes. That's a good start. I don't have one of those yet. And they're expensive, and I like them. That we have. I'm not sending it as a gift, I want credits. We need a new rule. Did I read the new rule? I saw that you wanted to keep... I saw we need a new rule, and then you say we keep the Beetle. But yeah, I am going to use the Beetle. That's it. Vote closed. Anybody who votes now, it's not stock. I'm going to have to sort that out before next time. I've gained 2 million or more. Oh yeah, I'm on 5.4 million. I can buy the Bentley that I needed for last week's Forza-thon. Just what I wanted. Excellent. Well, if I do that, I'm going to earn less in a Beetle because it's going to take ages. So I won't do as many laps, obviously. Right, and it is already maxed out, so we don't need to worry about that. And we've got the E-Type, which means we can get the Jaguar Growl horn as well, which is always nice. But yeah, thank you very much, guys. Thanks all of you who tuned in. Thanks all 23 people who voted on the poll in the end. Oh, when we pass MC Donkey, we must honk. Okay. that's fair. We'll be passing him in quite a slow beetle. I will set this back to stock. I might keep the roof rack and the paint, but yeah. Right, well, thanks everyone. That is going to be all for tonight's stream, doing 2 hours of the Goliath in the AMG-One. And yeah, same time next week I'll be doing 2 hours of the Goliath in the VW Beetle, starting again at 7 PM GMT. But in the meantime, on Sunday there will be a open lobby kind of... I'm going to split them up going forward so that the first hour is Horizon Open. The second hour, if there's a few of you in here, we'll do some kind of challenge like we did last week. And then the third hour, we'll start doing some playground games, just to have 3 sort of sections to the stream, so that we're not doing the same thing for 3 hours. But yeah, there will be a stream at 3 PM on Sunday and at 7 PM GMT on Wednesday. We'll be carrying on with Gran Turismo 3, then yeah, back to the Goliath same time next week. But yeah, for now that is going to be all. So yeah, thank you very much everyone who tuned in. Thank you everyone who subscribed, everyone who voted on the poll. But that is going to be all for tonight's stream, so thank you very much for tuning in, and I will be back with the next stream very soon.